Hi, I'm Niharika and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about something that I never thought I would make a video about because I've hidden it for so long from everyone. So making a video about it is completely going out there. Also, by the way, I didn't get fired. The title is clickbait. I got laid off, which is as bad as getting fired. It's just that a few people get fired together, so it doesn't feel as bad. So, yeah, agreeing to the clickbait and moving forward, I came out about this on LinkedIn this July because that completed my 3-year anniversary of being laid off. I haven't even spoken about this to really close friends, right? Until July, probably I think 5 to 10 people in my life knew about it, but that's about it. And yeah, I'm not embarrassed anymore. I think COVID coming in and layoffs being normalized, unfortunately, has helped me come out about my own story. This is not scripted. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, so I will just completely be raw. I'm not going to tell you which company it is because, firstly, you can find out on LinkedIn because the names are right there. I will just not say it because I don't know the legalities of a defamation case and stuff like that. For this video, we will call that company Pineapple, which is a hypothetical name. I joined Pineapple as my very first job, and I joined it on a lower pay than other jobs that I was getting, but I was fine with it because Pineapple is a great company to work for, or so they say. But it was great. It was actually like going to university. I had a lot of fun. I didn't enjoy the work, but I had fun going to work. I didn't enjoy the work because it was just mundane and maybe just wasn't for me. Life in Pineapple was good except my leader. To be honest, if you've been following my content for a while, I probably have only bad mouthed that person a little bit. But I don't have anything against them. I don't dislike them. It's just that their leadership style is so bad that there's so much I have learned about being a person and being a leader because of them. I hire people today. I have people working for me. So at least I know what to not do as a leader. My story of being fired was, well, obviously it was out of the blue. I was working, I was given a certain task to do in the morning, and then I was called in the afternoon. And my leader said, Niharika, we have decided that we don't need you anymore. And I thought it's a joke because I do a lot of banter. So I obviously thought that person's kidding with me and it's a prank. So I kept telling them that please tell me if it's a prank. And they said, no, it's not a prank. And then they told me that, but you have 2 months of severance. So it didn't hit me. I was really happy. I was really happy to get paid for 2 months without working. So, yes, talk about being kiddish. When I went home, then it really hit me that I don't have a job to go to. What will I tell my friends? What will I tell my family? What am I supposed to tell when I get a new job? I know it's not going to be there on my CV that I got laid off because it's just handled that way. So it's technically not there anywhere that I've got laid off, right? Because you make it look like a resignation. But I was really scared. It also took a toll on my self-esteem because I was anyway that fat kid throughout school who had low self-esteem. And I wasn't good in studies. I didn't play sports because I was really heavy and I didn't like it. So I was anyway low on self-esteem and this crushed it even further. So back then, I don't know if I could name even one thing to be worse than that. The worst thing is that I had to attend my cousin's 18th birthday party in the evening. And I had to go for it, right? Because it was special. And that evening, I had my uncles there who told me their stories of being laid off decades ago. In fact, my dad has also got laid off in early on in his career. So turns out that being laid off is not such a big deal. But back then, it felt like the biggest thing that happened to me. It felt really bad. And this happened on a Friday. I spent my entire weekend crying. And even on Monday, I was so embarrassed. How am I supposed to show my face? Because my team knew I've been laid off. People who they speak to knew that I've been laid off. In fact, 6 months later at a party, I met someone and they actually asked me if I was a part of that layoff or did I resign. They didn't know me, but they knew that something like this happened. It did feel really bad. Now, when I think of it, it doesn't feel bad at all, and I'm really grateful. But back then, at 22, I just felt that this is the end of the world and I don't know what I'm going to do next. So, what I did next is get a much better job. But that's obviously something that I didn't think of back then. A much better job in terms of what my profile was, the organization, the leadership, the learning atmosphere. It was much better. Today, 16 months after I even quit my second job, things have been really different for good. And life has been so full of surprises. I just feel that if so much has happened in 2 years, I can't even think of what is yet to come. Why I'm telling you this is because sometimes our world just crashes down on us. And that can be in terms of a breakup, a layoff, losing a loved one. It can be in terms of anything that crushes your heart, and when you wake up, your chest is heavy and it just feels like this is the end of the world. But have faith that something better is about to come. And I'm not telling you that to be all flowery because I wanna motivate you, inspire you, and it's not that. It's because ask anyone about the worst moment in their life and how they came out of it, and they will always be grateful. They will always say, thank God this happened to us because we wouldn't have reached here. Now it's easy to talk about my layoff, and I have zero shame about it. I am completely unabashed about being laid off from my very first job, because being laid off made me get into a better job. Being in a better job opened my prospects. And after that, I'm a full-time solopreneur. I'm doing what I love for a living. None of this would have happened had I not got laid off, because I was completely comfortable there. And also, from my good leaders, I've learned parts of them that I want inside me. And from my bad leaders, I've learned what to avoid to become a better leader. So just take it as a learning. I hope this helps some of you who are maybe going through something and they needed to hear something like this. Please know it'll get better, and give yourself some time. It's not gonna get better overnight. It's not gonna get better in a week, but give yourself some time and have faith. Do more things you enjoy, divert your mind, and it will get better.